Hey everyone, this is Ryan, and I am the Crony Gamer. Hey, today I thought we would check out a game called Gummy Invaders. It is by Buff Lab. They are developer and publisher. And basically the game is about, on here on the Steam page it says, denouncing the evils of truth and love, the lovely, charming germ agent. Gummy Invaders blasting through the veins at the speed of light. And it's an incremental game. You lead your germ agents through a constant evolution, upgrade skill tree, multiple forces, and teach those troublemakers a lesson. And there was no, let me get back in here. There was no start screen. So you basically just start like some incrementals are doing these days, and you basically just start on the skill tree itself. So we've got one of these items here. And let's just get in and find out what this game is about. Unlock Shelly. Alright, so it's going to be one that we need to... looks like there's some levels that we can work through that are going to need to be unlocked. And eat enemies to make this thing move... Oh, the bar down here. Got it. Reach the flag before the timer runs out. Alright, well, I'm not going to probably do that too soon. And we're just moving the circle over, and we probably want to try to get as many as we can inside the circle. But he still only eats one at a time, so it doesn't matter. Let's do retry again. I generally like to try a couple of times on the first one. And this, we may be like the good cell inside your body and fighting off some other. There's another game at the end of the week that's coming out too. It's like a shooter game, and you are a germ. I'm really looking forward to that one. That one's already unlocked. Okay. So we need 5 for this. Okay, yeah, we want to do that right away. Max count, 2 to 3. Let's do more damage. Gems, perforate after devouring enemies. This can be upgraded via the skill tree to increase the perforation limit. Aha! Now we got 2. I'm loving the lo-fi in the background. I hope it's not too loud for you. I might turn it down just a hair. It's almost hitting the limiter there. Just there. Great, let's go here. I also thought this was weird because it says setting. Usually that says settings, right? Am I wrong about that? Let's do another count. Split speed, that would be good. And damage again. I don't know how long this game is. I'm guessing maybe a couple hours at most. Now we need movement speed, I see why. Let's go back to upgrades first before we go to the next area. So these are just done, huh? I see, okay. Let's go back one. Yeah, the other one that's coming up at the end of the week that's about germs and stuff, that's it's not a incremental or anything. It's actually like a shooter or a bullet haven and stuff like that, and with evolutional things. Is this just limitless? Oh, once you beat it, huh? Huh. Loot value, enemy spawn rate. Yes, please. Yes, please. Alright, now we need to go here. Can I kill this guy yet? Yeah. Oh, does that do damage to me? Let's go upgrades again. Explosion radius, enemy spawn rate. Enemies have a 20% chance to drop extra loot on death. Let's take that one. Just retry. Initial enemy count, spawn rate. Enemies have a 1% chance to transform, into which they explode on death. Okay. Explosion damage. Explosion radius. Let's do radius first. It's a little bit bigger. Doesn't quite kill them though. I can't believe that it just lagged there. It's crazy. $100. Explosion damage. Initial enemy count. Alright. So... need to get this way, I'm assuming. Next, area. Well, let's hit the upgrades first. Because that unlocks this. Unlock Beamy. Damage. Alright. Let's go 250% more items. Beamy is a little helper, it looks like. Out of time. upgrades. Assuming these are going to get expensive at some point. Damage or split speed. Oh, I can do both maybe. +1 count when freeze the timer on death. Let's retry. Oh, we're close. Oh, we got it. All right. Let's see. Initial enemy count, enemy spawn rate, attack range, damage, range, enemy spawn rate, or close. All right, 150. Invasion time. Loot value. Enemies have a 5% chance to spawn in pairs. Let's see. Loot value. Next area. All right. This might be the last one for here. Looks like it's a good idea to go after the big ones first, because you split faster that way. All right, got almost 600. Enemy spawn rate. All right. 350%. The upgrades feel pretty good so far. Not sure how this is gonna help me. To get past this. Capture the Silvery Wilderness? Different germs. They're way stronger too. Upgrades. Max count. AoE effect. Split speed, damage, movement speed. Let's do split speed first, just to get that top row done. 500% more. Retry. Let's run one more. Movement speed, damage, split speed, AoE effect, split speed. It's a lot. Next area. Upgrade. Movement speed, spawn rate, evasion time. Not sure what to go for first. Definitely bigger the better, I think, at first. Next area. try. That was cool. Alright. Let's get some upgrades. Initial enemy count, 10% count. Defeated enemy has now instantly spawned a new enemy. We can't do anything with that yet. We're done, right? Those are all purple, right? I hope so. And thank you for leaving my zoom and my thing where I was. I know that seems silly, but it's often forgot in incrementals that have skill trees. Constantly having to zoom in every time where you're at. Next area. Ooh, these guys are strong. Destroy 1,000 cells. Unlock Dodo. Damage, poison duration. This is another helper? Guessing. We're getting strong very quickly. Close with this one. Alright, upgrades. Need more enemies, it looks like. Projectile count, okay. Split speed, projectile count. They are getting expensive though. 1,600 on the... Retry. Damage, range, poison duration. Okay. Pretty much the same upgrades over and over again, but we're getting a helper every time. It's essentially making us stronger, but the initial stuff is not It's not getting any stronger. And last, let me look to see if that's on any of the damage ones, if it's leveling up the damage of everything or just the new. I might not be reading that properly. So, damage, currently 80. Yeah, damage for the green, right? Damage for the blue. Where's the friend that we got? Okay. Beam damage. These are getting very expensive. Ooh, tractor beam. Victory. Well, I don't think it adds to the duration of the freeze time. Maybe it does. Yeah, it does. Definitely does. Alright. Next area. You almost can't beat the previous area unless you have each branch maxed out. I mean, there's probably a way to min-max it or something, but it's definitely a progressional skill tree because you don't go back. There's only one of each, which is, I might have been the first time I've seen something like this. Evasion time, enemy, beam width, beam width. So I'm in the, maybe the intestines? Sanguine abyss? Sanguine? I don't know how to say that word. So a lot of games come out this week too. So I'm gonna try to get through as many as I can per day. Also, I'm still working on doing Moonlight Peaks. I think a lot of the audience has probably fallen off of that one, but there's still a few people watching. But I'm just gonna keep recording, and because I'm having a lot of fun with the game, for one. I would like to get through year one, kind of like I did with Roots of Pacha. I did that one a little different than the Moonlight Peaks. I'm breaking these ones up into 3-hour blocks, but like the Roots Apache one, I just did like a 12-hour recording of the whole month. So each recording was a month, basically. Upgrades, 24,000. Enemies. All allies damage, thank you. Beam. Spawn. Retry. Ally split speed. All ally movement. Capture the Sanguinine Abyss. Ooh. I like the music here, except for it's louder. These are very tough. Alright, 37,000. Ally movement speed, loot value, and all allies damage. Done. Hepatic nexus. I'm guessing these are medical terms. I'm not really sure. I think I've heard of the word hepatic before, if I'm even pronouncing that right. Sorry for any nurses or doctors or anything else that might be listening. Germanologist or scientist, whoever else is. I was a painter before I retired. Close. Upgrade. Damage. Max count. Attacks can now bounce. Okay, so we're coming back up to this. Chain lightning. In a way. There's like a lag when it changes songs or repeats the song. That's why I keep seeing that lag. Weird. Bounce. Attack range. Next area. There's a lot of incrementals that you gotta keep going back to the previous level. This one is basically forward progression. Feels good. Enemies. Loot value. Whew, those are getting expensive. As they do. Hepatic Nexus. Don't know if that's real or something. I've heard that. It feels like I heard that word before though. Got a lot of friends with me. Damage buff. after one turn, because it's not even 2 turns, probably. I don't really want to do one upgrade at a time. Alright. Enemies have a 20% chance to drop extra loot. Dang. It took all of that. It does seem to directionalize it to an enemy at least. Collect 40,000 ATP. Looks like I'm gonna be able to get like one of these. Duration. The upgrades are slowing down a little bit now. Very strong at the beginning. Upgrades, I got 150,000. Spawn. Enemies have a 1% chance to transform into, which grants a temporary attack. So it's going from 1 to 2. Holy cow. It's pretty low. Next area. Alright, let's upgrades. We have a token. Buff duration. Unlock Clony and Puffy. Got it. I think we're about halfway done. What does the sun do? That's what that thing is supposed to be. I need like a collector of the ATP. Up or something, huh? Next area. That one's expensive. Holy. lag when it changes the song. Holy cow. Okay. Invade. So I don't really know what this game cost, but I think it was only a couple of bucks. From looking on the Steam page. Upgrade. Pull radius. Special enemies have a 5% chance to spawn in pairs. All done there. Makes me wonder how many levels there actually are. Five levels a level. I think that's the first time I've seen the gravitational pull thing go off. This week is just jam-packed full of games, too. Very exciting calendar, look out. Alright, we got through that one really quickly. Holy. These things are tough. Spawn rate, invasion time. Projectile spawn poison pools. Got them all? Yep. Alright. Now we need 190k. Looks like we're in like the liver or something now. Kidney or something. Have germs profilate 500 times. The screen is getting crazy. Poison duration, poison pool, damage, radius, max count, split speed. Dang, that thing takes a while to get down. Upgrades almost have 1 million. Max count, split speed, damage, radius, AoE, AoE. kind of have a feeling eventually we're not even really gonna know like what's happening on the screen. There's gonna be explosions everywhere. Victory. Oh, it just ends the round if you win, huh? I guess I never noticed that before. My blue guys are gonna be doing some. Oh, we're in the spleen. The banger soundtrack though, holy. Sounds like it's all lo-fi too, so it's probably not gonna pop up on anything. Although, who's to say, YouTube's detection thing is a little bit crazy. Ally split speed. Splenic sinus labyrinth. See how expensive this thing is. More time. Alright, we need like 1 million before we do anything again. At least 1 million. You gotta fix that lag when it changes songs, though. Keep thinking my game froze. Just don't let it repeat songs. Or, change songs in a run, each run. Just have a song for each area, maybe. You guys ever played the arcade game? Where you turn like a laundromat into a arcade? I was thinking about that game the other day. I 100%ed it on my Xbox back in the day, but never played it on the PC. That music is reminding me of it right now. Alright. Can't do nothing until we get this guy. So hopefully, and that's all the way to the end before we get that. Concentrate on the big boys. One, oh, I gave it to us right there. Weird. Unlock Zappy. Hey. Is this gonna be like some chain lightning thing or what? Zappy! Oh, it's like a rotating. It does electrical damage. It kind of stays where you were. Interesting. We almost had this level. Very close. Damage, yes. Do I want that damage or attack range? Let's do range first. That thing's good size now. Retry. A couple per level at least. Bounce speed, damage. Back to bouncies. Upgrades. Bounce count, 3 to 5. Split speed. That's not gonna do it. That might help some. Damage. Split speed. Alright, we got split speed and damage left, and then... Why is it only 1%? Holy. That isn't very much. Especially if we're only getting like 1.5 mil each run. It's definitely slowing down some now. Which is what a lot of these games do. Hey, we got that level. Allies damage, ally split speed. Dang. No big boys left. Upgrades. Drop extra loot. Split speed. Damage. We got 1 damage, and then we need the key. Or whatever that other star thing is. Big guy, there's one. Only 1.7, that one. Alright. Well. So now it's up to me. Capture the network. Synatic network. Let's go see what's over here. Enemy spawn rate. Loot drop amount. I think we want that first. germs ain't good. More enemies. Look at that. Need like 5. 5. Not enough. Got enough now. Loot value. Which collects all loot on death. Let's do that first. Even though it's only 1%. If it happens at all. Collect it, or is it just bring it all into the center? damage. That increases that. We're in the trabecular catacombs. Looks like we only got one more to go. If that is accurate at the top. I guess it's gonna be just over 2 hours. Increase that one. Instantly spawn a new enemy. Damage. Here we go again. Here we go. Next area. That was cool. That one was even cooler. Next area. Dang. We got it. Attack range. Split speed. Poison pool. Poison pool radius. Damage. Got them all up there. Evolved. Also spawns an explosive near the aura. Okay. Yeah, buddy. That was cool. Shoot. Next area. I think we almost had that one too. Damage. Enemies have a 1% chance to transform, which splits on death. Okay. I think they're really gonna make us finish the whole skill tree. Which I'm alright with. I'm really starting to enjoy the explosions. They take up the whole screen. Like that, yeah. That's awesome. Screen clear. Who doesn't like that? Expensive those things are down on that end. Should we go loot value for sure? Trigger radius, max count, good. Trigger radius. Alright, let's finish that first. Then we'll go down. Okay, but nice. Got it. Freeze time right away. Holy cow, this guy takes a while. Yeah. Couple of black holes there. Upgrades. We got 50 mil. I think we'll be able to get a few of these done. Damage, radius. Now, to not split on death and directly gain loot. Alright. Let's invade somewhere. Dopamine. Should really need more damage though. See if there's just a quick damage one. Enemy count, spawn rate, spawn in pairs. Chance to drop extra loot on death. Not even gonna bother going back there right this moment. Gosh, the screen clearing black hole thing is pretty rad, too. Feels good. Can't do much with that. Enemies have 1% chance to transform, which splits on death. Oh, it's just increasing the chance. Alright, we need like 30 before we go back. Might as well not even go back till then. not even filling that bar like halfway up down there at the bottom. There we go. That was a little better. Almost. Initial enemy count. Spawn rate. Alright. All done. Look at where we've started. All the way back around. Alright, we got it this time. As long as we get some big boys in here. From the get-go. Capture the splenic sinus labyrinth. That one took a while. I think this is the last one. Damage, rotation speed, split speed. This is the end. So we're in the cybernetic network, synanabic. So we got 4 levels to go through, 5 levels to go through. By the looks of it, we're gonna need all of those upgrades. Next area. They're like little flower germs. Rotation speed, damage. for the most damage possible. Upgrades. Max count. Oh. I did not think that was gonna open. Honestly figured that was the end of it. Get on down. All allies damage. There's some explosions. Good run. Yeah. 29 million. 15% damage taken by enemies. Where's the speed? Split speed, attack range, speed. That thing should be cruising pretty good, man. Victory! I don't know how much I can do with that, but movement, split. I can't even tell like if I need to move or not. Go upgrades first. Explosive duration. Dang. Keeps going further than I thought it was gonna go. There's only 2 levels left. What an absolute banger of a game, I tell you what. Music's good, the incremental part's good, dopamine is good, the lag is bad, but It's only when it changes songs, so doesn't happen that often. I don't even know why it's doing that, honestly. This thing is utilizing like 0% of my computer. Must be something in the coding, I'm guessing. It doesn't know how to like function. Damage. Spawn rate. Damage taken by enemies. That just helps all of it, so. There we go. So a few more. Spawn rate. Spawn rate. Alright. Enemies are done. Here we go. Really thought I broke it there. The song changed right when there was a lot of explosions going on. Ooh, that was awesome. Go to the upgrades first. Damage. damage. We're gonna have to probably replay the last level again a few times so we can finish the skill tree. I can do it off camera too. And just film it at the end. We should be getting a little more loot value. Alright. Plus 50 damage. Oh, I was one of the middle. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be awesome. I might actually make it. Oh, conquest. Congrats on beating the game. Thank you so much for sticking with Gummy Invaders until the end. Whether you have praise or feedback, we'd love to hear from you. Your voice means everything. Your voice means everything to our germs. See you again on the next adventure. I want to unlock this, though. Alright, so I'm gonna probably play a couple of rounds and finish off the skill tree. There's no timer either, so we could just sit here until we have, I don't know, $1 billion or something. I should finish it. We might be able to do it in one run here. just over 2 hours. You could have probably done it in under 2. More people on the screen. Germs on the screen. Take a screenshot for the maybe the thumbnail, possibly. All right, we'll go to like half a billion dollars. I think that should be enough. I don't know. I almost want, you know, I would almost want the skill tree to be 100% before I could beat the last level, to be honest with you. But maybe they just didn't want to drag it on, or maybe I was sometimes in incrementals, like after you beat that in the main game, there's like a bonus level at the end, and everything is really hard. But it's worth a lot, so you can just kind of sit in there and farm to finish off the skill tree. That would have been something they could have done. You see, I'm not a game developer, so I have no idea how this works. I was just... Alright, we're almost there. Hopefully 500,000 finishes it off. Or 500 million, excuse me. There we go. Upgrade. Let's see. Hopefully that was enough. We don't even need the time. Spawn rate. Explosive blast radius. Split speed. Explosive spawn count. And time. Oh man, is there not an achievement? Nope. I should have looked first, but yeah, there isn't an achievement for completing the skill tree. So, I won't go back in. So, I'm going to leave it there. I appreciate everybody watching, and let's see. I will catch you on the next one. Depending on when this comes out, this game is coming out Monday. I can't remember when this. So, and again, this game was by Buff Lab, developer and publisher. Yeah, release date July 13th. So, give it a go if you want, and check it out for yourself. And we will catch you on the next one. Take care now.